What's up and good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Today we are jumping on my project, taking a little break from, well, I guess I would say taking a break. We're not really taking a break from Dedic's project, but since we have Jay here, Paint by Jay, which is the mastermind behind my single cab OBS there, I want to take advantage of having his time here because that had to get taken to him, which is 9 hours away. And well, Jay's just the best painter that I know personally. Since he's here, I want to at least get some accents done on my 250. So today we're actually going to be pulling my taillights and smoking these, as well as the third brake light. You don't need to do anything too crazy on these taillights. You know, with the red lens, you can't really pull them apart. I mean, I guess you could pull them apart, but there's no point in like trying to do anything inside and like dealing with all of that headache. So instead, what we're going to do is we're actually going to be painting the outside of these, and again, the third brake light, just eliminating any of the red, because to me, the red doesn't look that good. And to everybody commenting, yes, these FX4 stickers are coming off. And are these actually color matched, or is that clear? I don't know, but that's pretty cool. And Jay found some snacks. Breakfast of Champions?
Breakfast of Champions.
So I think it's gonna be cool to kind of show you guys the process on, you know, really what it takes. It's not much to these, right?
No, not that I know of yet.
Now the good thing is, from the factory, Ford already blacks out these sensors. So these are like your, I don't know, side monitoring, whatever sensors that are on these taillights. So you don't really want to mess with these too much. Not that we're putting a super thick layer of paint on here, because obviously we still need to be able to see the lighting through this. But looks like we don't have to paint over that section. I got a little dusty. I washed this yesterday. Doesn't take much.
That's smart. Double seal. No leak.
Look at that. The water got to there and never got in. It's a good test right there. So the original plan me and Jay had talked about was actually painting the underside of the Starlink mount, because, well, you can see that as white, and on a black roof with all the black brackets and all of that, just doesn't look that good and it stands out. However, I'm a little nervous. I don't know where the Wi-Fi signal comes out of the bottom of the Starlink Mini, if it even comes out the bottom, no idea. Obviously on the top side, that's where, you know, the beam to the satellite goes. Again, this is way above my pay grade. So I don't really want to mess with that. I know people have wrapped the Starlink Minis successfully. Supposedly if you wrap the bigger Starlinks, it kind of messes with the signal. But for the top, we actually got this silicone mount, or sorry, this silicone cover that from the reviews does not really mess with anything. And then I was worried about it being black, because I've heard that if you make these Starlink Mini black, it can heat up and exceed the operating temperature and all that. But supposedly, again, from the reviews and from the sweet Chinese ad on Amazon, this little hexagonal pattern over here does some BS snake oil thing that keeps it cool. So I'm willing to take the risk. There we go. I mean, that made it blend in a whole lot better. Kind of matches the gray plastic up there. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is vinyl wrapping the underside of the Starlink itself. That way, if it does do anything weird, we can just pull it off, versus if I have Jay sit there and paint it with paint and clear, that's not really ever coming back off successfully.
Not without ruining it.
Don't look too bad. It's gonna get dusty as heck going down my dirt road, but hopefully we can clean it up. Yeah, you don't see now the sides are covered. It goes up underneath probably 3/4 of an inch. It doesn't look bad from down here. It might just live like that, Jay.
It's not terrible.
And that's even with the third brake light out now, so you can see more of it. Once that third brake light's in, it kind of distracts your eye. All right, it's staying like that. Now Jay's gone ahead and already gotten the first tail light ready, nice and taped up, scuffed up. What are we using here? Is this
We got 400 grit.
Okay.
No, we got, yeah, 400 grit.
So just enough. We're gonna use an adhesion promoter, right?
Yeah, get a good bite on it.
There you go. And then I saw Jay over here scuffing up the clear, and I was like, whoa, dude, what are you doing? We don't want that black. But you were saying?
I don't like hard lines. I like it to be clean. So tinted, and then we'll have clear over the whole thing. So it'll be like the factory line that's in it.
There you go. So instead of just having the clear end right where that black ends, he's gonna clear over everything. Same thing on these taillights. That's what he's doing over there. So should be pretty sweet when these things are done. It's going to be a huge upgrade, because these things are just big old bright red beacons on the back of the truck. So we picked up some material this morning, Jay. What are we using? Looks pretty simple.
Some straight black toner.
Okay.
Base coat. Yeah, jet black, low VOC. We'll black up these screws and then I'll mix up some clear coat.
There you go. So you mix the toner into the clear coat.
Yep, to get tinted tail lights.
So again, like Jay said, first we're gonna do the actual screws for the third brake light, because you might as well do those in black since everything's gonna be nice and blacked out. We don't want some shiny nickel plated screws showing up. So he's gonna do that with just the straight black, then do his mix with the black toner into the clear. And we are using his sweet spray booth today, AKA his enclosed trailer. So Jay, that's what we gotta do.
Yeah.
A little more glacier. Well, luckily the new trucks come with all of that color match, so we don't gotta do any of that. But we don't even have to do much of anything other than that and that. Easy. It's all real quick. We'll say, Jay, I mean, he got these taped up, scuffed up, pulled off. I know these ones aren't the complicated ones, but he did it pretty dang quick.
Yeah, don't buy a Chevy.
So now he's hitting it with a little adhesion promoter. Stuff smells fantastic. So we just go by feel?
Go by feel. Well,
I
coverage
can see
of
it on the stick.
Yeah. You want it to get it in like 1 to 2 coats, not 6.
Fair enough.
Pretty good. Sometimes that lid will catch that lip and pushes under, and you click it in, flip it upside down, leaks out.
Sick.
So it's just a sure little thing I always do.
More darker. So here you can see what it looks like after one coat. Jay darkened it up a little bit after he did his little test on the third brake light right there. And so on the GoPro, it looks darker than it does in real life. On my iPhone, it looks lighter than it does in real life, but it's looking like 2 coats is gonna be perfect to get the right amount of black that we're looking for on these. Looking good, looking good. Well, Jay went ahead and did his second coat, so now we're seeing how we like them. You can still see a little red if you hold them horizontal in the sun, but as soon as they go vertical like that, I mean, you can still see, so they got different panels in there, so you can see the lighter right there. But I'm kind of scared if we do another coat at this tint level, I think it's gonna be too dark?
Nah.
You say do another one?
Yeah.
Okay. How hard is it to strip that off? Next to impossible?
No.
Oh, okay. One more coat it is. Okay guys, clear coat is done. Now these have not been polished or buffed or cut or whatever the right terminology is there, but I kind of need the truck today. And what do you want to wait, 24 hours, 48 hours? How long do you want to wait?
Tomorrow they'll be good.
And then we can polish them smooth. But that's already gonna make a huge difference right there. Getting rid of all the red. Tail lights going on, and just look at that big old difference that made. Just that little bit alone. Again, once we get rid of the red right there, that decal will come off, or sticker will come off tomorrow, but third brake light looks killer. Tail lights look killer. Again, the good thing about the new Fords is they already color match everything, so that black tailgate plate is gonna line up perfectly with the black right there, and hopefully we don't lose our brightness on these tail lights. That's bright enough. You gotta use your imagination a little bit, but it's there. Okay guys, we are back and all of the parts have shown up. We're gonna crack into this box here in a second for the actual premise of this video. I just wanted to have Jay do my lights while Jay was still here. I mentioned previously when we were over at Baja Designs, or actually when we were doing the Starlink is when I really mentioned this. This truck did not come with the upfitter switches, which normally go right here. The factory upfitter switches from Ford. Why this truck was ordered without it, I don't know. It has every other option. It's got the bed scales. It's got the 2,000 watt onboard generator. Like, who orders every dang option and you don't include the Upfitter switches. So obviously we're getting to the time where we're adding all the accessories to this truck. Again, we're gonna have the Baja Designs lights. We already added the Starlink, and the whole premise was to tie everything into the factory Upfitter switches because I just like the way that looks. I've done the insane, crazy aftermarket stuff inside the truck. I've outfitted my cabs with all kinds of different gadgets and lights and different things, and this truck I want to do different. I want this truck to just be very, very simple. I want things to just work. I don't want mixed matched gauge pods and switch panels and all of that. I just don't want that on this truck. I want to keep it simple. And so for switches, I just want the factory Upfitter switches. There's a million different ways you can do this. There's all kinds of aftermarket switch pods, gauges. Somebody even makes one now that goes right here, which is kind of cool, but it's not what I wanted. I don't want a switch panel that can get left on and then drain your battery. You guys know I have battery issues. Now, I went on the adventure of finding the factory switches, and let me see if I have the actual paperwork in here. If not, I have a screenshot of it. So basically what I gathered from the forums is because these panels right here have all of your other switches in them. So they've got your sunroof, they've got your rear power sliding window and all of that. Not all of these are spec'd the same. So if you go down to Ford and you give them your VIN number, it's gonna come up with whatever little console here is spec'd for your truck. So if I were to go get my VIN number, it would come up with one without the Upfitter switches. And it can become difficult to find one that has all of your same options and be black, because, well, for black, you gotta be a platinum. So what I read on the forums is you wanna find somebody that has the exact same options your truck has, plus the Upfitter switches. Use their VIN number, go down to Ford, pull up your parts list, and that's how you can get the exact correct parts. So that is what we did. Our friends over at Graco Customs, you guys have seen them in videos past. Well, Chris's wife actually has the exact same truck as mine. It is a platinum, but it has the Upfitter switches. So I was able to use her VIN, go down to the Ford dealership, punch it in, and find all of the right parts. And that is where the sticker shock hit me. Holy crap, y'all. This is an insanely expensive option. And we're gonna get into it in a second again. I'll probably screenshot with all the part numbers right here if you guys are trying to do this. But it amounts to about close to $2,000. Or might actually be a little over $2,000 with tax and shipping and all of that to do this. And now what's crazy is through Ford, if you were to spec this out when you are building the truck, it is $250. So if you're ordering a truck, just go ahead and do this ahead of time. I mean, I'm sure you guys all would. Because if you don't, it becomes very expensive after the fact. But because I have good friends that take care of me, I was able to get it a little bit cheaper here. And well, we got a whole box here again. Our friends over at Graco Customs, thank you guys for the hoodie, super rad, appreciate you guys. But in here is the 3 simple pieces you need to make this work. First of all, we've got our, I believe relay box is the correct term for this. This is what goes underneath the hood. This is where everything ties into. So we've got our relay box. And then we've got our wire harness. This is what, looks a little short. Maybe that's about right. This is what should run from the console, down the A-pillar, underneath, and connect to this. So we've got that. Then we've got the most important piece to the puzzle, and that is our console. And this is not only the most important piece, this is the most expensive piece. So let's get this out. So this piece alone is $1,000, which is absolutely insane. I mean, I guess it's got this little device right here that ties all these switches in, and there's probably like a little circuit board in there, and cool. I mean, I guess. Do I see $1,000 right here? Absolutely not. But that's what it takes to get these 6 little switches, because you can't really add them later. I mean, you can see they're molded in. You could probably do something aftermarket and get close to this, but I wanted it factory. So when you want a factory, you gotta pay factory exuberant pricing. Well, we'll take this inside right now. Let's compare. Let's make sure we are exact identical, which again, we should be. Okay, here we go. Does everything look like it meets up? Boom, boom, lights, lights. Sunroof, sunroof. I think we're good, guys. I think we are good. So we're gonna be installing this today, obviously with the help of our buddy Sergio, because, well, there's some wiring involved, and that is Sergio's department. All right, y'all, so I got a little bit nervous because we pulled out the wire harness, and we're looking at all these connectors, and we're like, man, none of these made up to, sunglasses down, made up to the connector that's on the relay box. Yeah. So we started freaking out. Then we did a little more research, and apparently, so let's see, if we go under the hood here, up underneath the fuse box, I'm not gonna be able to show you guys, but you can feel, maybe you can see it, it's right there in my hands. So they've already pre-wired for the actual relay box. So it's just got a little dummy plug in it right now, right down there. So Thankfully, we don't have to, well, run that wire to there because that's already done for us. And it makes a lot more sense because again, none of that was matching up to the relay box underneath the hood. And then, look at Sergio's already pulled out the old console up there. All of these connectors on the back go into here. It just looked really weird, right? Like we were seeing things like this. We got extra connectors?
Yeah. This is the original one.
That's the original one? Huh. Wonder what kind of feature. Hopefully we don't have to like reprogram anything.
Hopefully not.
That one goes to, I guess we don't know what that one goes to at this moment. Whatever, one extra feature. We got an extra feature we can add. What do you want to add?
What is this for?
Starlight headliner.
Okay. Stop.
Now, I originally thought that the wire harness went down on the passenger side A-pillar because, well, that kind of makes sense. The relay and everything is over there, but it actually comes down the driver's side. So we've got the old harness here, which just plugs in right down there. So we're going to replace that with the new one that we have, and you can see every little clip goes to different things. Do we know what this one is yet?
Nope.
Oh, it goes right here.
Oh, so you don't have it here?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Right. All right. Whew. Making me nervous, Sergio. Making me nervous.
No, don't be nervous.
I'm very nervous.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Right. All the way. You can clip it into those plastics right there.
What do we need?
Right there.
I need more.
No, you don't need more.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, if I clip that tight, short.
Go. Pull.
Alright. That's probably good, right? It just plugs in right down there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see it.
See it?
It's tight in there. Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was a good clip.
Oh, I forgot to do something else. Pick it up.
No. Sergio, I did the hard part. Wires run.
You're right. All right. I'll give you a discount.
Okay, thanks. Oh, perfect.
You like to have extra one?
Yeah, I got an extra wires.
Which one should I clip?
The new one.
So, okay, this one comes from this side. This one goes to that side.
We'll just plug it in, see what happens.
One. This goes to your front camera.
Then we need to use the old one?
I think so, because
What is that? That's for the, that's the rear sliding window.
that's the original one, but it goes this side. And this one came with that harness that came from that side.
We're plugged in now, we can try it, right? Obviously the upfitter switches aren't gonna work, we still got work to do there, but should we try them, make sure these features work? All right, power on. All right, oh, we got lights. That's good. Airbag. I've never opened this back window, Sergio.
Never?
First time. Does nothing.
Okay.
Sunroof works.
Okay.
That's good.
Caution, do not. Oh.
And?
That scared me. Your
Screen.
name.
So we do need to use the old one, I guess.
Okay.
That's pretty weird.
So this one. On.
All right. There we go. There we go. Now she works.
Okay.
All right, so we've got the relay, and then we've got each switch wire, right?
Yes.
And then there's a schematic somewhere we can find. Oh, it's already right there. It's labeled.
Yeah, label. Colors. You have PTO?
Nope.
Okay. You don't need it.
Perfect.
Do you know if you have pass-through wires?
Yeah, that's a good question. I have no idea. So on the Bronco, they already ran wires to the rear, up to the roof, and all kinds of other places from the the factory switches, so that you don't have to, which is cool. So I don't know if this truck's pre-wired for anything, honestly. And not that it really, I mean, we're not putting anything on the roof other than the Starlink that's already up there, and that's already wired in. All the lighting's gonna basically be up here, and then maybe something in the rear, which, yeah, I have a feeling we're running new wires. Sorry, Sergio.
4, 3, 2, 6, 5, 1. They couldn't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now, one of the other things, I know we don't have a lot of room under there, but it would be cool if they made these about a foot longer and then had connectors already on them.
I know Ram is not a best of trucks, but at least they give you like 2 connectors, big ones right here. And they give you the full harness in a bag.
Gotcha.
And you can plug in whatever, just put the pin in and it gives you like 2 feet of wire and they're thick. Like not like this one's right here. But
what the heck is this, Sergio?
Nah, that's a signal problem.
So the good thing, again, I come to Sergio for multiple reasons. Number one, he cares about cars all day long, doing lighting and wiring. But number two, he's also an electrical engineer. So when it comes to sizing wires and all of that, especially with like the Baja Designs lights that we're using, they take a ton of power. Even though they're LED, they are high-powered lights. I know when we did the Bronco with some other brand of lights, Sergio was worried that the wires were too thin that Ford pre-ran to run those lights because they do take a lot of power. But Sergio, you know, he thinks about all of that stuff. And then if there is something that's too thin, he'll run relays instead and run his own wiring versus, you know, use just the factory wires like a trigger wire for the relay.
Yeah, they were super thin ones. And the length all the way to the back, like,
yeah.
No. It's better just to run an extra wire. It's not that expensive.
So now they made that connector for this relay box so dang short and tight, Sergio can't even get the dummy plug out of it.
Okay, take the whole battery out.
Let's just abandon this project. Sergio, what happened to that middle finger?
Oh, I used it too much.
Jeez, this thing's huge, bro.
Yeah, it's arthritis. What's it called? Rheumatoid arthritis?
You got that already?
Yeah, this is genetics.
What side's the clip on?
It's on top. And it's a long one, so the clip should be around here.
What the fuck? It's way back there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Let's take the battery off.
I mean, you know, they're really nice to put.
You can take the whole
fender liner out. All right, guys. So we are trying to get this clip undone, and it is. Oh my God, who's that guy? So Sergio got the new T10 scanner from Harbor Freight, the Icon scanner, and it comes with a bunch of stuff. One of which being an inspection camera. So we're going to use this to get a better look at this clip and see what the heck we're working with down there.
Turn around.
What? You going in?
Yeah.
Gonna need a bigger one, Sergio. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, it's gonna be hard to show up on camera here. Yeah, maybe not.
There you go. Look, that's the one you had to.
Yeah, is the light on?
No, it's off. On. That's the one.
That's the one. I just gotta get to that clip in the back right there. Plug into
yeah,
that?
they cover everything. That's the one. That's the line of the connector.
Like they couldn't have made this harder.
Yeah, they could.
Well, yeah, thanks, Sergio. You're out of the thing. You're doing great camera work there, Sergio. That's my wrist.
Wait, I don't see.
All right, guys. So we've been working at this for a little while. We should probably start pulling stuff apart. Pull the wheel liner out. Maybe pull battery and the battery box out. But we're gonna try one more time here. See if we can get this thing. Just super hard. You can't get your hand in there, even with getting a tool in there. There's just not a lot of room to get in there and then still be able to like move your hand. Gotta get in the middle. There you go. There you go.
Pull.
Yeah. You need 2 more hands. Oh, Sergio, that's looking good, buddy. Did it re-click? Oh, hey. Oh my God, what a pain in the butt.
Yeah, you spend good money in tools.
There you go. Now, do we want to pre-wire stuff to this?
I'm gonna extend that thing.
Yeah, extend all this, make a whole new harness. Now to make things easier, we're gonna go ahead and make our own pigtail off of this now. So we're not trying to do these after the fact. After this is under the hood, you've barely got it, again, enough wire to add on something. So we're gonna make a 6-pin connector. This one, right here. That way, from there, we can build off our own harness and we can add things later because we are not quite ready to add all the lighting and stuff that we're gonna add on this thing. And I don't want to have to do all this again in that super tight area, even though we're still gonna have to run wires to there. So good luck, Sergio. All right, Sergio's gone ahead and putting his pins on so we can run these connectors.
So don't forget to put this ones first.
Okay.
Okay, let's forget.
We want it weather tight.
Weather tight. Anti vibration. So.
Oh yeah, no rattling.
You got traumatized, man.
Yeah.
There you go. Then green, blue, green. 4 is gray, brown. And then click this. Good to go.
Beautiful. So now the fun part, we got to squeeze that relay box next to the fuse box, and it looks like it might, I don't know, it's got some clips, like clips on probably right there onto those little metal pieces. But then we got to wire it up to one of these studs, and I guess the cool thing is every single one of these little, I guess, power wires, you can see they all have different like little teeth patterns on them. So ours, I believe, goes right there. So each one is individually, like you can't mix them up because of the teeth pattern on there. See that one's got 2 on the outside, this one's got just 1 on the left, that one's got 1 on the right, and then this one's got 2 kind of closer together. So that's gonna be the one that we are using. Good job to Ford on that one. Everything else they've done about this process sucked, but they did good there. Waiting for the click. Hey, I heard it, Sergio. All right, done. All right, we're gonna see. You have power? All of them are off. Switch one. Off. See if I turn my headlights on. Do these things light up? Aren't the switches supposed to light up? No, they're not.
No?
Huh. That's what that extra one's for.
Turn on the, you have the lights on?
Lights are on now. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Ford to be like, ah, it was too expensive, let's stop lighting those up. Now that we got our wiring figured out here, now we go for reassembly.
Can you edit that part?
Yeah, make it look like we had it. We knew it the whole time?
Yeah.
People are gonna be screaming at it when they're watching us, be like, we got an extra wire. Now we know why.
Ah, there you go.
Well,
That's it?
that's right.
Ford, yeah.
This doesn't clip up into the...
No.
The magnet?
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, this part's easy, Sergio. I got this part. Tuck the wire. Look at that, we got a little dummy connector with all sealed up. So we're just gonna click that on to our weather pack down there until we are ready to do our real light install.
And then I'm gonna stick it down there, zip tight it all the way down so you don't...
Make it real hard to get to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stick it down there.
You're gonna be able to disconnect it and clip it there.
I hate it when they do that. Look, so
Yeah.
you see that stud up there where they put the little thing on for the heat shield to hold it on?
Yep.
And the one next to it's not even used, but they still cap it, right?
Yep.
And then you come to this side and they're just like, nah, we don't need to do that over here. We'll just
Leave them out.
leave them out.
And they actually need one. There was one there.
Oh.
So if it's clearly got the ring
Yeah.
where the washer went. I guess that one just fell off. Way to go, Ford.
Dog, I'll admit it. I'm not, especially after talking to Jay a bunch, like, I'm obviously a Chevy guy, like, through and true.
Yeah, it seems like Jay's truck kind of has a lot of issues.
Dude, I'm not gonna
for a
lie,
brand new
I
truck.
rode in it and I, like, every time you said, like, the Chevys are stiff, I was, like, rolling my eyes, like, oh, I'm sure they are. I sat in that thing and I was like, there's, like, no cushion,
seats
no,
are
like,
stiff.
yeah, it kind of is, like.
And just like that, y'all, we are all finished. Everything is put back together. It looks beautiful. We should probably clip that back in. There we go. Huge thank you to Sergio, iep-usa.com. Sergio does all of my wiring, all of my crazy things that I need done. I mean, the man is an absolute master when it comes to this stuff. So if you guys want to do something like this or do anything, wiring, lighting, whatever crazy idea you can come up with your vehicle, you guys should definitely hit Sergio up. Again, iep-usa.com is how you can get a hold of him. And again, a huge thank you to my friends over at Gray Coat Customs for getting these parts ordered up for me. Happy to finally have this done because that means the next step, we can start putting all of our Baja Designs lights and getting this thing all lit up. We've got some other ideas too for strobes and all of that. So you got to stay tuned for that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now so you do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like, a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforapparel.com because if there's anything you want in this life, you got to be willing to work for it. Y'all are the best. I'm out.